All right. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Stellium. Y'all all welcome. Cross watchers, you guys are welcome. Okay. Same sex, you're welcome. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. I don't read for genders. I read for energy. So take it as it resonates. All readings will not resonate. Now, Gemini, y'all got two readings because I did do you guys this reading last night, but guess what? I did it on the wrong channel. That's the thing with having two pages, is that you have to really pay attention. So I thought I was on this channel, but I was on Coffee with She and Tarot. So if you guys go to the live stream on Coffee with She and Tarot, you guys have a Gemini reading over there, right? But in the future, I'll make sure that I'm on the right channel. So you guys are going to get this one right now. So we have, I was scared to choose you. I didn't have courage. Oh. I protect myself and have regular checkups. Okay. Ooh, Spirit says straight up, this is not your emperor, Gemini. And we have you're my person. Spirit says this is not your emperor, but they think you're their person. Okay. The reason why Spirit is saying this person is not your emperor is because they definitely chose somebody over you, right? They said that they were scared to choose you. They didn't have the courage. This person is safe. They do take care of themselves. I don't know why they're saying that. Maybe you guys did it unprotected with them. And yeah, maybe y'all been scared, but I don't know. They feel like you're their person, but Spirit is saying this is not your person. Okay, Spirit, why are you saying this ain't Gemini person or emperor? Oh, this person might already have a family. Knight of Cups in a reverse. Or this could also be that this person isn't long-term material because they're not romantic enough for you. Like, if you guys haven't come to that conclusion, you will. But I see two energies. I see that they're already in a committed connection. They're just not like on good terms with that person right now. So they might just be looking for something outside of this connection, outside of that connection. So it's like when you're married to somebody, or if you broke up with somebody and you're in that in between because you're on break. That's what their energy feels like. What else? It also feels like they're immature emotionally as well. The Lovers, Knight of Pentacles. This person is like indecisive. They don't really know what they want. So they could tell you that they're not dealing with anybody from the past, but I don't believe that. It makes sense why Spirit is saying this is not your emperor, because this person doesn't really have loyalty to what they want. They're just kind of like going with the flow. But then it's given like if they're broken up with somebody, they're still dealing with that person. They could be like still flirting with that person. Hi, Lisa. They could still be flirting with that person, acting like they're done, but then they're not. So it's like still giving that person hope, but it's like a string along. And then with this connection, it's like the same thing where it's just like, I'm happy here. I think that this is my person, but I'm not sure if I'm really done with that past. And again, I was scared to choose you. I didn't have courage. So they felt like you guys' expectations, they couldn't match it. So they probably went back to something that was not serving them, because an ex is an ex for a reason, right? Come on, right? So I feel like they're the ones that blocked this connection from working, and they got exposed. This feels messy, like y'all found out the truth that this person didn't really know what they wanted. It feels like they were talking a bunch of crap to you. And I feel like you guys let them go so that you wouldn't be in any type of confusion. I didn't want to connect it to the other reading, but it's literally coming out like the other reading did. And if you guys are new and you guys are looking for that, I accidentally did y'all reading yesterday on my other tarot channel, which is Coffee with She and Tarot. And the link to that is in the description box. What else? You found out, you let them go. We got Justice, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles sideways. Okay, so I think in this connection, you guys weren't 100% invested. Because you guys felt like they were confused or not sure. Something came up. You knew that they weren't fully done with somebody. They could have a family or a child with that person. Because their energy, it's like they withdrew their energy. So they could have ghosted you. That's how they blocked the connection. Instead of telling you what the truth was, it's like they didn't want to face it. They ran away from it. See, they left you by yourself, and you guys are very strong. So I think what hurted more was the principle. Like, why did that person do that? Because they really feel like they came in, they try to make you believe that they were your emperor. They could have even told you that, like they want to marry you, they feeling you. I feel like it was them just talking. But you guys, I feel like y'all was already in a place where it's like, I'll see it when I believe it. Actions speak louder than words, right? Because you guys are okay with being single. You're not afraid to be by yourself. You're abundant. You feel like you're abundant on your own anyways. So whether somebody come or go, it's like you're not gonna stop doing what you gotta do for you. But the way they did you, it was motivation for you to really kick into that emperor energy in yourself, where it's like, okay, maybe you're used to people leaving, but it was like you clearly knew that this person wasn't over somebody, and you didn't even want to give them the time of day to waste your time. That's what it feels like. It feels like you put up a guard, and instead of them fighting for the connection, it's like they had to convince you that they were all in. Hi, T. Smith. They had to convince you they were all in, but they didn't. And when they didn't, it's like you just chose to focus on yourself, what you were doing, and kind of letting go of this connection. And it's like that made them mad that you didn't chase them or try to convince them to be with you. And then they blocked the connection. They like ran away from it. So they could have unexpectedly got back with that person. And that's where it's like they ghosted you. They didn't even tell you. But you grew anyways, right? You learned how to really love yourself. It's for Gemini. I think I thought I typed Gemini, but maybe I didn't. And then if you guys are Geminis, there's another reading I did on Coffee with She and Tarot, because I did it by mistake, okay? So we have Ace of Wands. Okay, so you guys were hurt because there was passion here. It was a strong magnetic connection, and they were putting energy into the connection. So it was like the way that they behaved, I think their ego came out very quick, and then it was over. So the connection went from 0 to 100 really, really quick. We're going to do Virgo today. This is my last earth sign. Then we're going to do, this is my last air sign. Then we're going to do the earth signs and the fire signs. So that's the order that I'm starting to do it now, where it's like, yesterday I did water and then I did air. But like I said, I did you guys, I did you guys on my other channel, so by mistake. So I'm just giving you guys another one here in case you guys don't go over there. And then we're going to get into the earth energy. I'll do Virgo first. So they have regrets. They're going to have regrets about this. If you guys are in this energy now, they're going to have regrets about this in the future. Because they hurt you. Like, this person really came in like they were offering love. And then they ran away. But their ego was also triggered. That's what I was saying. It's like you guys saw their ego come out. You saw how manipulative that they were. So you saw a different side of them. But see, they came off like they were this leader, like they were so ready to settle down. They knew what they wanted. They came off like they were this protector. So you didn't expect them to let their ego show up like that. Like you thought they were more mature than they behaved. Wheel of Fortune. So it kind of made you look at this connection like you reevaluated the choices you're making in love. So I think you're open to new love, right? Because you guys are very strong, but it made you, it clicked, something in you clicked where it was just like, you know what, I'm kind of glad that, because I do feel like you guys were protective of your energy this time around, right? So it's like, you saw, because the connection was moving quickly, but I don't feel like you guys were giving into it. It felt like I like this person. They're coming on kind of strong. I know that they're probably letting go of somebody from the past. It doesn't seem like they have feelings for this person because they're invested in me, right? Like they could have dated you in public. They weren't hiding you. I don't feel like this person was being sneaky or anything like that. But I do feel like they didn't make things 100% clear with that other situation. They were trying to move on to you very quickly from that situation, but that situation wasn't fully done, but you guys knew about that other situation. You just didn't know the full story behind it, because what they could have told you was like, oh yeah, we're getting a divorce, or yeah, I'm done with that person. I'm all about you. We just have to like co-parent because of the kids, da 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 da. Some shit like that, right? To convince you that they want to be with you. So you saw a side to them that was like protective, nurturing, like they could even be a good parent to their kids. So like I said, you didn't expect them to show up like that. Like, I think you were giving them an opportunity, but you didn't buy it. Like, it was like, okay, I hear you. I'm interested. I'm going to see what you're talking about. But you weren't invested yet, right? You weren't invested yet. So, which was good. And then they quickly showed their self. Like, as soon as a conflict arise, a problem arise, the way they handle it was by like getting mad at you, ghosted you, didn't want to talk it out, went back to their ex, and then that was it. And then I feel like you guys had to heal from it, grow, but you're strong, so you took charge of your life, you move forward, but it did hurt you. I feel like it's always been in the back of your mind, like, why did they do that? You know, it's that energy of like, you could have just left me alone. And it was a connection that felt exciting, like this could go somewhere. But it just left you disappointed. Okay, so now, I don't know, but your intuition told you something about this connection as well. Maybe it warned you that it wasn't going to go that way. Knight of Swords in the reverse, Knight of Wands upright. Okay, so this person definitely, their move was impulsive. They didn't really think it through. Okay, their feelings was real. We have Two of Cups. They always thought they could come back to this in the future. They regret every moment that they went back to that third party, right? Because they were supposed to be done with that connection, have a new beginning with you, but they went back to it. and they're hiding the fact that they regret it. So I do think that this person think you're their person. They do. They genuinely do, because they're in that connection. They're miserable. They're thinking about you while they're with her. And they wish that they didn't make an impulsive move to go back. They wish that they actually, like, try to make things work with you and give to you. Why did they go back? Let's get that real quick. Then I'm going to leave this here. Why did they go back if it already wasn't working? Why did they go back? It's simply the fact that they didn't love themselves. This person was already burdened. They already felt like they weren't good enough. I feel like they found problems. It's like they have this sacrificing martyr spirit. That's why you guys were surprised, because I think that they did come off like they had good intentions for you. Like, you didn't see them like a bad person. You could have even thought they were a counterpart. But then maybe you question, like, was this a karmic? Was this person narcissistic? They just had a delayed, like, they weren't confident as they projected themselves to be. So sometimes people can have fake confidence, right? Like, it's like sometimes, like with celebrities, it's like they have a persona, an image that's online. And then when you're really close to them, it's like, damn, that person act nothing like that persona online, because it's easy to have that persona, right? Because it's like you're not really, people aren't really seeing you. And it's like they didn't really have that confidence that they tried to project. So when they went back to that situation, it's because they already didn't feel good enough. They didn't love themselves. They didn't have enough self-love. So the ex could have talked them back into coming back into the connection, because then they already felt like they weren't good enough for this connection, right? I was scared to choose you. I didn't have courage. They were familiar with the ex. They weren't familiar with the new connection that was presented. And then going back into that connection, the same issues started over, but now they're already recommitted to that connection. So now they feel trapped in that connection, but all they think about is this connection. And that's why they feel like you're their person. But you guys don't feel that same way. I don't think that you will if you feel like that in this moment, because it's going to be a while before they leave that connection, because this person has to love themselves, do the work, get out of there, and do it for them, right? You can't love anybody if you can't love yourself. But that is what I have for you guys. You just got out of something. Well, that's good that you got out of it quick, right? But I mean, you guys always have time to change. It won't be the same situation for everybody. But if you definitely choose to go back to a karmic cycle and you leave the person that you want out, it's gonna, time is gonna keep going. And then it's like, you miss that mark where you have time to make amends with that person, because that person's going to heal themselves, and then they'll start villainizing you in their mind because you never apologize. So now it's like, this is what you look like to me, after doing me wrong, and then once they have that interpretation of this is who you are, they no longer want you. So even if you want to come, if you want them and you want to come back, then it's like they don't even see you in the same way. You get me? And in this storyline, it's like he is not happy with wherever he went. So he's miserable. He's going to be miserable because it looks like he's going to stay there for a long time. He recommitted to the connection, so he's going to build. And she's going to move on. She's going to flourish. But that is what I have for you guys. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, Gem. If it resonated with you, please hit that like button.